What's up, everybody? It's your boy R2, and today we're gonna be talking about The Amazing Spider-Man 3. And yes, you did hear right, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Online, they released a casting call for the movie. It just shows project name The Amazing Spider-Man 3, and get this, it stars Andrew Garfield and Dane DeHaan. Now, if you remember, Andrew Garfield basically was kind of confirmed that he was fired from Sony and he no longer worked for Sony and was no longer going to be Spider-Man, so Sony was going to reboot and cast a new actor to play Peter Parker / Spider-Man, but it looks like Andrew Garfield may be back for the long run. Who knows? I think this is really exciting. Now, once something's gone, you really learn to appreciate it, and now that Andrew Garfield's back, but who knows if he really was gone, I'm excited for Amazing Spider-Man 3, surprisingly, because I want to see what happens in that film, because hopefully with this Sony hack and these Sony leaks, Sony Pictures really got their acts together and really figured out the problems with the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, so they can move forward and make the best Spider-Man we have ever seen in Andrew Garfield. Now, the description is really easy, very generic. Peter Parker / Spider-Man face a new challenge to protect New York City, and it's going to be shooting in Atlanta, Georgia. Early next year, actually, in the spring of 2015, this spring of 2015. And surprisingly enough, Captain America Civil War will also shoot in the spring. Now that leads into some kind of speculation that maybe Spider-Man is in Civil War, but he has his own movie during that time. And if you remember back then, they said if they made a deal with Sony, Spider-Man would live in a universe with the events after Civil War. They could work something like that out, and maybe Amazing Spider-Man 3 is the aftermath of Civil War. Who knows? That's just my idea. Maybe, who knows? But I'm really excited. You know, I'm glad Andrew Garfield's back. There's been a lot of support behind this guy to bring him back because, you know, this guy he wanted to play Spider-Man. You know, I don't want to say born to play Spider-Man, but you know, that was his dream. You know, it's his dream come true. If I was a guy who had acting skills and could act, I'd be like, you know what, I want to be Spider-Man too. Of course, I wouldn't be the Caucasian Spider-Man. I'll probably be Spider-Man 2099, or maybe add a little spice to it, and I'll be Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm just throwing that out there, Sony. You know, I'm right here for you, Sony. I can do you. I can do that for you guys. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. The Amazing Spider-Man 3 is moving forward. Who knows, maybe with the release date of 2016, maybe they're pushing back Sinister 6. We just don't know yet. There's not really a lot of information to really say anything. But this month, of course, if you remember, they're supposed to be holding a Spidey Summit where they're going to talk about the Amazing Spider-Man franchise and what they plan on to do with it. Who knows, maybe Kevin Feige shows up. We don't know yet. There's still a lot of misleading information out there. But yes, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited that Andrew Garfield is back, or would you kind of hoping for a new actor to take on the role of Peter Parker / Spider-Man? Let me know your thoughts down below, and it's your boy R2 reminding you to stay nerdy, my friends.